Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Kal Halalim, Wahawad La, Abanawa, Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Waha, Rachaha Kodash. Double honor goes out to the venerable apostles of the Great Millstone, alongside the Zaquanium and elder bishops that rule and teach Yasha Allah well through the Spirit, laboring in His word and doctrine, and are our true teachers for the nation of Israel on earth today. And salutations to the hopeful elect, noising this gospel abroad and lifting up the standard of Yahweh, Yahweh Shai, wherever they are located at, in sincerity, honesty, and in truth. Yahweh Shai is coming soon. Abba Ratazah, which means Father willing. So Father willing, this lesson is edifying. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to the channel if it's your first time around here. I'm at the plantation right now on break. Obviously got this demon playing music in the background, so bear with me. Lord willing, this transmission goes through and Satan does not interrupt this lesson. Yeah, man. America Babylon the Great is finished. Done. The action is about to start. Is finished. Right, the Caucasian man, his system is going to be cut off completely soon by the Lord, man. Now check this. Oil prices surpass $100 per barrel. Brent oil prices surpass $100 per barrel. BBC 10 hours ago, oil prices hit $100 for the first time since May. These are all recent. Financial Times 11 hours ago, oil hits $100 for first time since May while US stocks slide. NBC News, oil surges to $100 per barrel after Red Sea attacks. Reuters, stocks sink on big tech cash burn. Oil hits $100 for first time since May. City AM 10 hours ago, Burnham's cost of living push under threat as oil hits $100. The Hill, 2 hours ago, oil hits $100 per barrel. Let's go on this, The National. Oil hits $100 for the first time since May after Houthi attacks on Saudi shipping Red Sea. US attacks on Iranian targets continued for 12 straight nights with no sign of let up in the conflict. Dated July the 23rd, 2026, the year of sellouts, apostates and agents. Oil prices topped the $100 per barrel mark on Thursday after Yemen's Houthi rebels struck Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea, worsening oil supply disruption and widening the regional conflict that threatens global trade and energy supply across markets. That is its highest level in 8 weeks since the end of May. Brent crude last traded at $100 on May the 26th and then tumbled in June. Brent, the benchmark for more than 2/3 of global oil, rallied 6.45% to hit $101.10 a barrel at 5:26 p.m. United Arab Emirates time. The US gauge, West Texas Intermediate, advanced 5.37% to $91.49 a barrel. Escalating tensions in the so-called Middle East, really Western Asia, that are disrupting oil exports, together with drone strikes in the Black Sea, have once again tightened the oil market, said UBS strategist Giovanni. He told The National that ongoing tensions in the region and increasing supply disruption risks are skewing price risks to the upside in the short term. The tightening of the oil market is also evident in time spreads. The difference between the front month futures contract and subsequent months, which have risen substantially again. Over the last 3 weeks, the price of Brent crude oil has risen by about $28 a barrel, driven by renewed supply disruptions in different parts of the world. Houthi rebels on Thursday said they had targeted 2 oil tankers, Encilia and Layla, with missiles and drones for violating their blockade of Saudi ports and shipping. Yeah, man. So yeah, gas prices gonna skyrocket. So much going on. Yeah, man. The Most High has raised the bar. Major events happening in such a short space of time. So you've got to watch as well as pray. That's what the Lord said. This is fantastic news. Took this from Reuters 56 minutes ago. Wall Street falls as tech earnings spark AI spending worries and oil hits $100. Wall Street indexes close lower on Thursday, with Nasdaq sinking more than 2% as the latest earnings updates from large technology companies revived concerns about heavy AI spending, while soaring oil prices amped up inflation worries, lifting bond yields. The S&P 500 fell more than 1% as losses were broad-based after investors were unimpressed by second quarter results from Alphabet and Tesla, the first of the heavyweight Magnificent Seven companies to report results this season. Let's go to the book of Revelation, chapter 11, and verse 14, which reads, "The second woe is past, and, behold, the third woe cometh quickly." Yeah, the third woe really has started. We're just in the very early stages of it. Okay. Get this in another translation, different translation. WEB, the second woe is past, and behold, the third woe cometh quickly. Same thing. NIV, the second woe is past, the third woe is coming soon. ESV, the second woe is past, behold, the third woe is soon to come. CSB, I like this. The second woe is past. Take note, the third woe is coming soon. Yeah, we're just waiting for that digital all. Alright? Which, that's really around the corner. Okay? That's the RFID micro chip. Okay? The mark of the BEAST. Yeah, that has to be granted and mandated all across the planet before the nukes fly. Okay? And there's no stopping World War III. These nations are going down. They're just losers. Let's go to Revelation chapter 16 and verse 16. Excuse me. And it reads, "And he gathered them together into a place called in the Hebrew tongue Armageddon, or Hagmagadwan," right, which means mountain troops. Okay. So we're looking at that war, the final war of Armageddon, forming right before our eyes. It's intensifying, man. It's going down. It was written. This is Bible prophecy. It's going to happen, whether you like it or not. All right. The Most High is not a liar. All right. So this is going to take place. Stocks came under additional pressure as Brent crude oil futures settled above $100 a barrel for the first time since May, and US oil futures settled above $92. Yeah, pretty much going the same thing. Intensifying Middle East hostilities fanned worries about global oil supplies. The US military launched another round of airstrikes on Iran, and Iran fired at US bases in nearby countries. US President Donald Trump vowed major military punishment for Iran and Houthis after the Yemeni fighters struck two Saudi oil tankers in the Red Sea. So that's that. Yeah, could go on further. The resulting surge in oil prices prompted worries about inflation days before the next Federal Reserve policy meeting. Oil prices rising at the clip pose a meaningful macro and market risk, said Matt, co-chief investment strategist at John Hancock Investments. He added that low unemployment data would pressure the Fed to focus on fighting inflation. He also pointed to the lack of enthusiasm, even for strong earnings reports, as investors struggle to justify high valuations.